It's week 1 of the 2028 season, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Packers and the Bears on Monday night.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now, Jacobs. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jack Sanborn on the stop. Off the play fake. Here's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. We'll go play action with Love. In trouble, and down he goes. On comes the Packers punting team. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. 2nd and 7. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a...
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The Packers offense ready to get going with their second possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's still on his feet, and he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. A dive, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. One of the tight ends motions right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw across his body is complete. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jack Sanborn on the stop. 2nd down and 8. Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So quarter 1 in the books, the opening Monday nighter of this new season. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. First and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Love to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. A 2nd down throw for Love. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Back to throw is Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers. Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll throw out of the gun. Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Here's Love. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. Here's Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Love. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Slot man in motion left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got the hook up there to Odunze. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to Odunze again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Back to the air one more time. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, Love. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Packers going to use their final timeout now. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Love. Oh, he coughs up the football. It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay. So we've reached halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the new year, as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in Houston, where you see the final score there. C.J. Stroud with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. LeBear's offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Back to throw. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A dive and a catch! Incredible! That's 19 yards for the 2nd straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 3.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. whistles here and a penalty if makes somebody move
Ball start,
early up front.
offense.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A second down throw for Love. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's Love to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. We'll go play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Now Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On play action, Love. This one is caught by Reed. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. Here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw is Love. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. A short gain there to about the 22. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. Now a give on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw yet again. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
On the bootleg, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. 2nd and a yard. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Back to the air one more time. That's caught! And he will get into the end zone. Rome Odunze, touchdown Bears. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears are back within 6. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try and recover an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.